Okay, so this is going to be our introduction to zone defense. We have the field, we have offensive players in red, and we have defensive players in black. The most important part of the zone, and if this is your first time being introduced to zone, you're probably going to be in the cup, which is these four players around the disc. The first guy is going to be called the mark, and he is not getting broken around. His only job is to stop an around backhand going this way. The second guy is taking away any throw coming to the inside, so this would be a flick in this direction. And he has to be 10 feet back from the thrower, because you can only have one defender within 10 feet of the disc at a time. So we have, this guy's called the 2, and then we have the 3 and the 4, and their jobs are to stand upfield and stop upfield throws from going off. And then in the back we have 2 wings, which are stopping loopy around throws to these guys, or coming into the middle of the field as they see fit, and a deep. This is Cardinal, and he's going to stop them from throwing it into the end zone every single time. The most important thing about the cup is that you are where you're supposed to be. So we're going to go over this more at practice, but you're stopping what you're supposed to be stopping, and the cup shifts as it goes, as the disc moves. So right now the disc is in the middle of the field. If it goes to the sideline, the break sideline, we're keeping the same force. So the cup will shift where this guy's a little far away, but he's still the mark over here. He's still forcing flick, but if these 3 guys line up here, they're not really doing anything. So we're going to shift everyone around so that we're taking away as much of the field as possible. If we go back and they recenter it to the middle, then they'll probably swing it over to the force sideline, which is what we want. And then we'll trap them. So you're still forcing flick on the mark, and you're stopping all throws going behind you. So you're still forcing them upfield, and then the other defenders just shift around, so we keep them on this sideline. And the secondary will shift too, but again, if you're just being introduced to zone, then you're probably going to be in the cup, so we'll worry about that later. So what does this look like? What we have in this game is the team in white just came down in a cup that we just talked about. Let them set up. This guy over here is marking. He's not getting broken around. This is the 2. He's stopping the inside throws. The 3 and the 4 are stopping upfield throws. So they're resorting to keep throwing the disc over to the 4 sideline because they don't have any options. And right there, the 2 did his job because he stopped the inside breaking throw. And if we hurry it up, then Bowden eventually screws it up, and they start playing zone again. So here we get another look. All 3 guys upfield are active and stopping upfield throws. The 1 is stopping this backhand, and the 2 is stopping this inside flick. They let off some cheeky over the top throw, and they reset. And so they are getting off open throws, but what's important is they're not getting a lot of yards off of them. They're getting negative yards, really, and they're playing offense in their own end zone because they don't have any upfield throws. And then they eventually get another cheap turn off of this just from miscommunication.